Hello everybody, this is Nintennerd. Welcome back to Mega Man. We are, I died a few times trying to get back to this place it seems. Remember, this is a post-recording if you saw the last episode. So this will be me recording sound after I've already recorded the episode gameplay. So, in this episode, I walked myself back to this part, so you guys didn't have to watch me fail through the rest of the level. It seems that I've died a couple times trying to get here. Oh, and look, the first health drop I've ever seen in this level, and that seems to be the end of it. And look, here we are already at the boss. Time to fight Cutman. The stupid scissors on his head. I'm pretty sure I make a comment. If not in this video, then definitely in the next video. His stupid scissors on his head is actually a boomerang. And it seems to be very effective. But I do quickly learn his patterns. In fact, I nearly kill him. So all it will take is one more shot. But that might be even a little too hopeful. For me, at least at this point in the game. So, let's just quickly get through these. I quickly learned that they only pop out when you're a certain distance away. So, through the boss door once again, and maybe I can kill Cutman this time. So let's do it. If I remember correctly, I also mentioned that he is in a thong, Mr. Cutman. But what I didn't... So he's got like scissor. So I think what my exact words were, if the scissors on his head weren't ridiculous enough, then the pink thong is just an added feature to his ridiculousness. And what I soon realized a few episodes later, which I'm not sure if I mentioned yet, but Mega Man has the same thong, and so does, I think, every Robot Master, except for maybe Gutsman. Gutsman's a little differently designed. But anyways, as you've just seen, I had failed at beating Cutman on the second try. So what I'm trying to do now is to obviously get back to Cutman, but also do it without dying at least twice. And I seem to be doing a lot better than previous attempts, that is for sure, but as I've mentioned before, the problem with this level in particular is that it doesn't give you very much life drops. In fact, no enemies have given me health drops except for the one you see just before the boss battle. And of course that one that is, that big one that is sitting there like just before the mini-boss, or a few levels I guess, before the mini-boss. I guess you wouldn't call each part a level. Stage? I don't think even that's correct, like, each, what is it? Each Mega Man boss would have his own stage or level, I guess. Board is a popular thing too, but that's usually used instead of level or stage. I don't know. I'm just throwing words out. I'm trying to fill in the silence because that's what comes with a post-recording. Is filling in the silence. Trying to make sense of what I was doing and how idiotic I actually am. So here, it seems like I'm prepping up with the jump and the shoot. I'm trying to get those flying guys that you can just never run away from, because they're just a little bit too fast for you. You might be able to jump over them if they start under you, but that is the extent of your ability, really. And then we're on back to this guy. I don't know what to call him. I guess he's just a... I want to call him like a turtle shooter, but he's not even crawling on the ground, so how can I call him a turtle? but he's just that one annoying floaty guy. Oh, and this guy. This guy is hard to kill, I will say. Well, I guess define hardness, because he just takes a lot of hits, and in fact, I almost had to force myself through that door just so I could get away from him. Thankfully, he didn't hit me, though, so that at least is good. So let's see if I can get through this part of the level. I managed to jump over the laser there. They are quick unless you're ready for them. And it seems I've already figured it out as well, that I can shoot the ones on the ceiling without having them to pop out. Oh, and here we are. Cutman once again. Hopefully I am a little bit more lucky this time. If luck is what I really need. One thing I do notice about these bosses so far, especially with Cutman, since all I have is the Mega Buster, is that they get like knocked back a little bit, and it stops like all of their attacks. So if they haven't already attacked, like if he hadn't thrown his boomerang, then I would have just delayed his next boomerang throw. And congratulations to me, I have finally defeated the Cut Man. And now it's decision time once again, to see who I would battle next. So at this point, I'm trying to figure out, okay, I have Cutman now, but what does Cutman beat? What would a pair of scissors beat? Could they beat electricity? Could they beat fire? Could they beat bombs? Could they beat ice? Or could they beat sheer power? And just to go on to my comment before, it seems that only Cutman and Gutsman actually have thongs like Mega Man. Everyone else seems to have just a little, like, round butt. Or just normal pants. Oh, and here we are. It's the Lollipop Guild. It seems the Death Star lollipops are the theme for this level. And right off the bat, I am getting health and killing enemies left and right, except for the times where I don't. And see, oh, okay, so here's another thing. Here's a weird thing. Well, I guess it's not a weird thing, but what the pink things in other levels that I was mentioning last episode that do nothing. Oh well, there we go into the depths of nothingness. But what I was saying about the pink orbs that enemies drop that don't seem to raise energy, well, now they're blue in this level. So they're not always pink, but they take on the same color properties as almost pretty much everything else in this game. Is that everything sticks with its own color palettes, and enemies' shape, it determines what they do rather than their color. So you see, it's not like Super Mario Bros, where green shells and red shells make a difference. In this game, whether they're blue or pink things popping out of the ground, or if it's blue energy or pink energy, it's still the same enemy, and it's still just plain energy. Now, of course, and see, here we are again. It's now they're pink orbs, and that's because the color palette in this place requires it to be pink, because they used pink for the lasers instead of using blue for some reason. I don't know why they decided to use blue earlier and not in this one, but I didn't make this game, so Another big difference about this level compared to Cutman's level is that there's a lot more health, not just dropping from enemies, although that so far that has been minimal, despite the only the first enemy that I hit actually dropped, or the first few enemies I hit actually dropped some health. But here, oh, look at that. It seems like it's the end of the episode. I didn't know I was talking for that long. Okay, so to complete my thought, because I never seem to do those in these things, to complete my thought, this level was very much more health oriented. Like they had a lot more health lying around. As you saw that one part, I jumped over to a platform where health just respawned, and I definitely used that in the next episode. But I guess that's it for me for talking. If you haven't already, and you decided to listen to me ramble, then please subscribe and check out my other videos in the Mega Man series. I'm gonna stop talking. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you in part 3, where it will no longer be a post-recording, but in fact, a live recording. So stay tuned for that on the next episode of Mega Man. See you later.